Yo, back again. Preview predicted lineup: Olympiacos versus Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Second leg tie. First one ended 3-1 to the Arsenal. We got lucky in that game. I have to say, Arsenal did get very lucky in that other game versus Olympiacos, because we went 1-0 up. We looked like we were cruising, and then we made a stupid mistake, and we cost us the game by that. We do this all the time to ourselves. We play so well and then shoot ourselves in the foot, as you would call it. And we did that, and we all thought, oh no, Al-Arabi scored again against us, and you know what's going to happen, we're going to bottle it. Even I thought that, most Arsenal fans thought that, but and we did get to see two wonderful goals after that. Even after Ødegaard's goal, which was a screamer, we got to see Gabriel. What a header that was. That has to go down as header of the season or something, because the technique is not easy. I've tried headers like that myself, and it's not an easy technique what he tried doing, like coming around the ball, trying to get enough power to get it over the goalkeeper and trying to position it into the back corner. Not an easy finish. And obviously Mohamed El Pelo, more like, what a goal. Man just scores screamers. Every goal of his is memorable, and almost so. Most Arsenal fans will tell you that he scored in the new camp, he scored in Athens, he scored against Bate Borisov, and now he scored again. So yeah, everyone knows everything about El Neni, and that gave us a 3-1 lead. And going out from that, I was happy. That's fine. Let's move into the second leg. Big North London derby win. I'm not going to talk about that too much in this one, because the focus is on the Europa League, trying to get this job done, and we need a professional performance today. On Thursday. We just need to see it out. We just need to see how we do, and that's all I ask. That is literally all I ask. Let's just see it through. I don't care if it's a drabby 0-0 or whatever, or just a slight 1-0 win. I don't care. Just get us through to the next round. Literally, that's all I care. And get to the next. We're already halfway through to the next round, I guess, and quarterfinal will be next, and then let's see how far we can get in the competition, which we'll look at later on. But just for this game, obviously the danger men, Hassan's there, El Arabi's there, Socrates back at the Emirates, so that's going to be difficult for us, very much so. And yeah, I just hope we can pull something out the bag and try and just hold on. Don't make any stupid mistakes. I think if we don't make a mistake leading to a goal or something like that, like some sort of error like that, like we have been doing recently, and we have been done for quite a while because of our playing out from the back, I think we'll go through this game quite comfortably. We will, because I think Olympiacos will be trying to feed off their luck by the fact that we will shoot ourselves in the foot more than 1 or 2 times, so they can get the 3 goals to try and take it into either extra time or try and win the tie. And I think that's what they'll be leaning on. So if we can just play it around, play possession, we're at home, let's just finish this tie off, and that's all we need to do. But that's what we did against Spurs in some aspects, and we did that very well. And yeah, it's very good, and let's just see how we can do in this one. But as I said, it's always going to be difficult. I will make some changes, maybe some surprise changes, because we do need to rest. We've got a game West Ham, and then international break Liverpool. So let's see how we do. Let's get straight into the predicted lineup. First of all, starting off in goal, Bernd Leno. I think this one is pretty obvious. He's our number 1 goalkeeper. I think there could be a shout for Matt Ryan. You never know. I think maybe Arteta could go with Matt Ryan, but I'm going to go Bernd Leno. He's a number 1 goalkeeper, and you don't really want to change the consistency, so I'd be going with him. Moving into the back four now, first of all on the right hand side, Hector Bellerin. Now I'm going to bring Hector Bellerin back into the side. He did miss the North London derby for whatever reason, and he did play well against Olympiacos last week, so I think it's fair that he keeps his place in the side. Next to him, we'll be going with Rob Holding and Pablo Mari as a centre-back partnership. Gabriel and Luis have played a lot of minutes recently, and again, this is in some ways maybe a dead rubber trying to seal the tie off now, so I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to go with Mari and Holding, to bring them back into the side just to give them a bit of minutes, and I think it's important to rotate and use the squad as well. So I wouldn't mind going with Mari and Holding. They've done well with each other when they have played together, so I wouldn't mind going with that as well. Left back, I'll be going with Cedric Suarez. Now you may think, no Tierney. I think Tierney needs a rest, mainly because he's played a lot of minutes recently, and Olympiacos, this game is time to maybe rest a few players and save them for future games like the West Ham one, and after the international break Liverpool, and then the quarterfinals. So I think Tierney needs a rest, get him ready for the West Ham game, because that's going to be quite a big one. They're high up in the league as well, so I think Cedric Suarez can do a job at left back. He has done a job before, and I'm confident personally that he can get the job done for us. So I'll be going with Cedric, and then Hector Bellerin hopefully can do the job at right back. And yeah, and then hopefully the centre-back partnership is enough to see out the likes of El Arabi and everything. So that's the back line I'll be going with. Moving into midfield now, first of all, Mohamed El Pelo, we are going to be putting him into the side. He played well against Olympiacos when I thought he'd come on last week and obviously scored that brilliant screamer. So I think that could give him some mental confidence going into this game so he can see out the game for us. He don't usually make mistakes leading to goals. I don't think he really does that, and if we were to put Ceballos, we know he can do that because he has done that over the last few weeks, quite high profile errors. So I don't trust Ceballos picking up the ball from playing out from the back, which is what we're going to be doing. So Oneni, I trust him a bit more, so this is why we're going with him. Again, a defensive one. Next to him, Granit Xhaka. I'll be going with him. He's played well over the last few weeks, and yes, he's played a lot of minutes, but I think he's one of them ones that he can play a lot of minutes, and I think we will need him in some aspects today. I'll be benching Thomas Partey. I'll be keeping him out just to give him a rest, to be honest. I think he's one of them. It's a dead rubber game. Let's just rest him, get him ready for the West Ham one, and then we can go into international break. So I'll be going with Xhaka and Mohamed El Neni. And then sort of the attacking midfielder, I'll be going with Emil Smith-Rowe. So I'd be giving Martin Ødegaard a rest because again, he's another one that's played a lot of minutes recently and he needs a bit of rest, because we'll need him for the game against West Ham and then after the international break as well, because Martin Ødegaard looks kind of undroppable for us at the moment, and you don't want to tire him out because before he came to the club he barely played any minutes and suddenly he's playing so many games for us, so you don't want him to get an injury or anything, his body catching up to him or anything like that. Give him the rest, give him the time off. And Emil Smith-Rowe played really well in the last game against Spurs, and I think he came off as well for Willian, so you'll be ready for this one. Smith-Rowe, and I'm full confidence they can do very good in this one. So that's my midfield. Moving to the forward line now, first of all on the right hand side, Bukayo Saka. Now he only played 45 minutes in the game against Tottenham Hotspur. He did come off for Nicola Pepe, and Saka, he'll be ready and fresh for this one hopefully, and I'm going to put him into the team. I think he's an experienced head in that team. However young he is, he's still an experienced head for us. He's 19 years old and he looks like an experienced head for us, and he is, and I'll be going with him in the side. Left hand side, I'll be going with Nicola Pepe. He played very well when he come on for 45 minutes, so both of them played 45 minutes. I think they need to start together on either side, and I think that could work very well. As far as the main striker, I'll be going with Eddie Nketiah. Oh my god, why am I going with Eddie Nketiah? You could go with Lacazette, I could go with Aubameyang, but no, we go with Eddie Nketiah. Reason being, Aubameyang disciplinary issues, let's just keep him out for this one as well. Give him the full punishment, and then we can play him for the West Ham game and have him in fresh and ready. And then Lacazette, he played whole 90 minutes I'm pretty sure against Spurs, so let's just give him the rest for this one. Possibly come on later, and maybe I think we'll put Balogun on the bench as well and take him off maybe at 45 minutes in Nketiah, and then put Balogun on or Lacazette on or even Aubameyang on. But I think to start this game I'd go with Eddie Nketiah, and I wouldn't be too surprised if Arteta went with that as well. It will be interesting to see, I think, as a whole what Arteta does, in terms of whether he goes weak, whether he goes strong. It's just interesting thing to see in my opinion, because he could go with a weaker team and then we're prone to conceding goals, and then we could fall apart because lack of experienced heads, or we could go with a mixed team, which I think he probably will do. I think he'll put a few surprises in there, like maybe an Nketiah, and then maybe even Oneni, and then have some of the experienced heads. He might go with Luis, I'm not too sure, or have some of the experienced heads like Pepe, like Saka, who could manage the game as well. Maybe like Bellerin if you really want to put him in that category, and Leno as well. So very interesting to see how we navigate this game, because we just need to see it out, and that's basically the objective. I think we can do it, but obviously what happened last year at the Emirates always gives me worries, and that's always going to play on you. That's why there's one little voice telling me that it's not over yet, but hopefully that voice is just deja vu from last year. So let's hope we can get this job done. I think we're gonna win 2-1 on the night, and we're gonna easily go through an aggregate, and hopefully we can get an easier team in the quarter-final. We can look forward to going deep in this competition and hopefully winning it. So if you have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and Thursday player ratings and reaction, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be all the West Ham content. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.